afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's Eric Sogard, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. And that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run Taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ryan Braun is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Leading off, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Woodruff, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And there he goes towards second. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
By the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 the count to Molina. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Tommy Edman. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Navarez is under it. And that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 2 full. The Cardinals lead it 4-0. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Brandon Woodruff is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Oh, and he misses it.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Woodruff stands at second with 2 gone. Right side taken in by Goldschmidt. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Standing in, Colton Wong. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman, Sultan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Aaron Wilkerson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Manny B, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Now
round triple of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The right fielder, 15.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Called strike, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain is after it. He's there and records the first out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Cain. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler as they have widened this lead to 8 now. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. And that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 8, Ryan.
Now here it comes. Ryan Braun is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Miller has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Ready with the 0-1. Smoke, a native of South Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now batting.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still 8-0. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now batting, Paul DeYoung, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now that's popped up. Smoke is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, that last at.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back, still ranging back, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
We'll talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
J.P. Fireisen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded by Sogard. And there's out number 2.
Now back, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Avisail Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Avisail Garcia sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. In now, Eric Sogard. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers' leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Corbin Burns gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 21.
Striding into the box, Andrew Miller. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Line to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Dexter Fowler as he lines it out to center. Keane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 delivery pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and that's through for a base hit.
The third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. So now to the plate, Yadier Molina as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Yelich will reach out with 1 hand to make the ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Ryan Braun. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is right there, 1 down. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Wong has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
the batter,
Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tommy Edman. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Into the box now, Harrison Bader, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Alex Claudio will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
To the plate now, Andrew Miller, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And therefore it is Hura for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's Colton Wong now, as it's on the ground toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Manny Pena starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Eric Sogard. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Genesis Cabrera answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Miller takes home the win. Brandon Woodruff struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.